Hey everyone! Have you heard what the Social Security Commissioner just said? Social Security is being likened to a fire-breathing dragon. Yeah, that's a new one. Let's dive into what's going. First off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons down below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Financial Futures with that big subscribe button. Your support means the world to me. So, Social Security as a fire-breathing dragon? That's exactly how it's being described right now. And honestly, I can see why. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Does Social Security sometimes feel like a fire-breathing dragon to you? Let me know in the comments below. Recently, the Social Security Commissioner discussed some critical issues. The program, which millions rely on, needs some major fixes. The funding is incredibly low, which has led to a significant reduction in staffing. This has caused a massive backlog in processing claims, making the system far less efficient. Here's a staggering fact: right now, it takes an average of 7.5 months to process an initial SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, claim. That's right over half a year. As of August 2024, this is the reality many people are facing. What's worse, last year, over 30,000 people passed away while waiting for their SSDI benefits to be approved. This is heartbreaking and completely unacceptable. Many of these people might have had a different outcome if their claims had been processed faster. The Commissioner has set a goal to reduce the processing time to 215 days, or about 7 months, by the end of the fiscal year 2025. It's a step in the right direction, but is it enough? They're also planning to hire 400 additional SSDI examiners to help speed up the process. On a positive note, 9 additional conditions were recently added to the compassionate allowances list, bringing the total to 287. This list helps expedite SSDI claims for people with severe conditions, so they don't have to wait months or even years for their benefits. But here's the bigger picture: Social Security is a massive machine supporting over 70 million beneficiaries, yet it's severely underfunded and understaffed. No wonder it's being called a fire-breathing dragon. The system is overwhelmed, and without proper funding, it's struggling to keep up. Have you had to deal with Social Security lately? How was your experience? Let me know in the comments. Did you sit on hold for hours? Were your questions answered? I'd love to hear your stories because your experience matters. Next, we've got some major updates to cover that could impact your financial future, especially with the upcoming elections. We're diving into Vice President Kamala Harris's latest economic proposals and what they could mean for you. Plus, we'll be taking a look at how she's performing in recent polls against Donald Trump. So, let's get right into it. According to the latest polls, Vice President Kamala Harris is holding a slim lead over Donald Trump. While these numbers can shift, it's clear that the upcoming debates and campaigns will be critical. States like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Georgia will likely decide the election. Remember, whoever wins the majority of these key states could very well be the next president of the United States. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Kamala Harris has started to release parts of her economic plan, and one of the most talked about proposals is a significant expansion of the child tax credit. She's proposing $6,000 in tax relief for families during the first year of their child's life. That's double what the current credit offers, and it's targeted to help middle to lower income families. Under her plan, families could see up to $6,000 in total tax relief during the first year of their child's life. This is a substantial increase from the previous $3,600 credit. The proposal is designed to ease the financial burden on families, particularly those struggling with the rising costs of healthcare, food, and other essentials. Now, some of you might be wondering, Why wasn't this pushed earlier during her time as vice president? That's a fair question. Critics argue that if this plan is so essential, it should have been implemented sooner. On the other hand, supporters believe this is the right time, as the economic challenges for families have only grown. So, what do you think? Are you in favor of these expanded child tax credits? Do you think they'll make a difference in the upcoming election? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really interested in hearing what you all have to say. That's all we have for today's video. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Financial Futures for more updates on how the latest economic policies could impact your wallet. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.